So, if there's one body part that I get asked about the most, that how I build it, it has to be chest. And back is also one of them. I mean, chest and back is probably one of my strongest feats when it comes to having the best body part based on that. And yeah, like a good chest is always, consisting of an almost overdeveloped upper pec, right? So as you can see, I don't even need to kind of edit my videos or something like that. You can see, right? Like the only reason it's kind of seen as like an armor plated vest or something like that, like an armor plate over my body, is because of these huge, massive upper pecs, right? You can't see my lower pecs. Who even gives a fuck about lower pecs? But you know, I mean, sure, like if you are, being ready for a competition or like a natural, unnatural, whatever that is, yeah, sure, you need to hear every fibers of your chest so that you could gain more points. But that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video to make you understand, like not only make you understand how to train chess, right? And sure, like this video is going to be consisting of those autistic little, step by step thing that you need to keep in mind, like those little things that can be the day and night difference between you having an up like a super big chest, a really good upper chest, and you having those flabby man titties that everyone, I mean, usually have nowadays, to be honest. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. So like I said, a really good chest consists of an almost like an overdeveloped upper pec, right? Like your upper pectoral muscles is basically covers the most amount of chest development in your entire chest, right? So your upper pec is basically the most developed out of your mid pec and your lower pec. So how do you achieve that, right? Now you may ask that, should I only train like upper pecs, no mid pecs, no lower pecs, right? And the answer to that is basically, some of you may overtrain your upper chest. Like today's day and age, and as you can see many videos on YouTube, everyone says what I'm saying, that train your upper chest, train your upper chest, because upper chest is what gives you that cleavage, and upper chest it is what basically people see first in your whole physique, when you're wearing a shirt or something like that, or when you, yeah, like your buttons are open, and the first thing that they notice is your upper chest, as you can see in this slight little flex. But yeah, so and the problem with that advice is that no one tells you the right amount of frequency to basically train to have a really good upper chest, right? Like everyone tells you that, okay, train upper chest, but I did that mistake for almost 1 year, and I focused on upper chest, but almost for 1 year, all I did was just incline, right? And that is not right. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't be overtraining your upper pecs, right? And the reason for that is, if you overtrain your upper pecs, sure, you'll get stimulus. Sure, if like even if you are having good diet and good recovery and good sleep and all that stuff, if you're overtraining them, you cannot escape it, right? Like you cannot escape it. And the reason for that is too much stimulus for your muscles to recover, right? And the muscle fatigue, like the muscle fatigue ratio to basically stimulus is super like not worth it, right? So I'm gonna say that at the very beginning, you should be only hitting like 10 to 20 sets, right? I'm keeping this in mind. You should be only hitting 10 to 20 sets of chest per week, right? Any body part, but since this is like a chest video, 10 to 20 sets of chest. I'm not saying about a particular exercise. I'm saying it again and again. I'm not saying about a particular exercise, but 10 to 20 sets of chest. 10 being on the lower side for beginners, 20 being on the higher side for advanced level lifters and elite level lifters. Elite level lifters can go up to like, 24 sets if the recovery rate is really good. So yeah, keeping that in mind. So this is the first point you need to know. If you want to grow your chest in general, like not only like massive upper pecs, if you have seen my pictures on Instagram, I have like pecs, right? Like not only massive pecs, I also have a good lower pecs. It's only because I'm lean, and also good mid pec, a good chest in general. So 10 to 20 sets of chest per week, right? Chest exercises per week. That's the first thing that you need to know. Second point is that what you need to know is that basically just pick 3 exercises. It's 3. And I'm going to tell you how to pick exercises. The 3 exercises can be basically 2 pushing movement and 1 fly movement. That's it. As soon as you do that, fuck off to your home, right? Or maybe hit like shoulders if you have, shoulders that day, like a, push day that day. No problem with that. But I think, just having a good 2 pushing movement, right, and 1 fly movement all you need for growing chest, right? So what I mean by that, I do basically maybe, so I'm coming to the third point, which is your training should consist of one heavy or high rep range, up like incline pressing. And then when you're done with that, when you have gone all out with that, right, no need to do again something incline. Lower the bench a little bit and do slight incline dumbbell or like Smith machine, whatever you like, right? And then end the workout with a cable fly or like pec deck fly or like dumbbell fly, whichever one you're I'm feeling the most. Nowadays, I'm absolutely, feeling the tears in my pec with cable flies, and I absolutely enjoy it. That's why I do it. I mean, nowadays. But previously, I used to enjoy pec deck flies, and I absolutely love the contraction on pec deck flies, but I absolutely love the stretch on cable flies. So yeah, that's this point, which is basically pick two pushing movement. One of them should be heavy incline pressing, right? So let's say you're training for strength this week, right? So you go heavy on incline bench or incline dumbbell, whatever that is. As soon as you're done with that, as soon as you're done with the working sets, lower the bench to slight incline. So slight incline is basically one knob up the flat bench press, like the fat. I'm pretty sure if you're going to the gym, you have those adjustable benches, right? So this is flat, this is incline, this is slight incline, right? And the advantage that it would give you, compared to most other lifters, is basically you would be also targeting your upper pec a little bit, but also your mid pec, right? Because your mid pec is, comes just below the upper pec, right? And that's what makes you, as you can see, that's what gives you the big chest, like that big meaty chest looks, right? This is for cleavage. This is for basically, that illusion that you have a good chest. But when you are shirtless, your mid pecs is basically what contributes to you having that actual really big chest. So just to give you a summary of the last point, is basically pick two exercises, really good incline exercises, and then go really well rep ranges for slight incline bench press, slight incline dumbbell press, whatever that is, and end the workout with your normal cable flies or pec deck flies. So now let's come down to specific sets and rep ranges that you should be looking forward to doing, right? Let's say I'm doing incline bench press, right? And today is like a hypertrophy day. So if you guys don't know, like I do have my own program, and this would all make sense if you guys buy my program. But just to give you a little bit of leak or gist, which is basically my training program consists of like 1 week of dedicating that whole week to basically strength, and the next week I dedicate that entire week to basically hypertrophy, right? So let's say, depending upon the week that I'm training, my exercises are different, right? So I have like 4 week training plan, and then after 4 weeks I cycle that first week again, and then second week, and then third week, and then fourth week again. So it's like I cycle that 4 week training program again and again and again, with slight modulation, like slight differences in the exercises. So that's a shameless plug of my exercises. I'll be having you guys to buy it off very soon. I'm working on it. I know in each of the video, I have my own training program, buy it off, but yeah, I'm working on it. You guys will have access to it very soon, in the links down description. So yeah, what I was saying is basically, now let's come down to actual sets and rep ranges. So basically, let's say I'm talking about hypertrophy, like today, right? And I go heavy on incline for 100 kgs for 10 reps today, right? For 4 working sets. That's what I do, okay? I did it. Please don't copy my exercises. Copy what I'm saying. Copy only if it makes sense, because I've been lifting for almost 5 years. If you have been lifting for anywhere between 5 years or maybe more, sure, I'll copy it, no problem with that. But if you're a beginner, don't do it. Maybe you should, lower the rep ranges. Maybe you should lower the sets, or maybe you should change some of the exercises, which you will know if you buy the program. So maybe it's I have a hypertrophy day today, and I have gone, as you can see in this video, like good incline bench press, like barbell, bench press for 4 sets, right? And I go all out, right? 10 reps, maybe 10 reps, maybe 8 reps, maybe, and then on the last set I go 8 reps or 7 reps, right? No problem with that. Then what I do is I either switch to slight incline Smith press, like Smith machine press, or slight incline dumbbell press, right? Depending upon how my shoulders are feeling that day. I usually go to dumbbell because I've already done a barbell exercise. Now I need to go, and the advantage with dumbbell is that you can move beyond that area where the rod touches your chest, right? So let me just move this way. If you are doing something, I mean related to barbell, right, you can only go this, because this is where your range of motion ends, because the barbell touches your chest, right? With dumbbell, you have an advantage. You can go even deeper, right? Like the eccentric portion of the muscle you should be focusing on, so you can go even deeper, right? So that's why I focus that on slight incline dumbbell press. So I'm not only targeting my upper pec, but I'm also targeting my lower my mid pecs, right? Really good, right? And I absolutely love dumbbell push-ups, right? Like where I have like these dumbbells and then I do push-ups, and my chest is absolutely like destroyed after that exercise. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And then I end the workout with a really good set, 3 or 4 sets of cable flies, and that's it. That's what my chest exercise looks like, right? And then I repeat it. Maybe I change one exercise the next week, right? So instead of doing slight incline dumbbell press, I introduce slight incline Smith machine press. Or the next week, maybe I start with incline dumbbell press, again one of the exercises that I absolutely love, and then I go to maybe slight incline Smith press, and then I finish the whole working session with a really good set of cable flies. And that's it. Like, I mean, to be honest, that's all you need to know about training chest. And the thing is, for most of you guys who are watching, you want to build an aesthetic chest. You want to build strength. Like a chest should speak of strength and like masculinity and basically, aesthetics, right? So if you're lean, you will have lower pecs, like good lower pecs. But if you're not lean, no matter how much you hit your lower pecs, you would never be like able to have that well-defined lower pecs, right? That's all I needed to say about training chest and have a really good upper pec and a really good chest in general. Which, by the way, if you want me to help you in basically achieving that good chest, good back, shoulders, whatever you want, and yeah, if you want me to do that, basically hold your hand through your entire fitness career, drop me the text Jack on my Instagram, and I will reach out to you as soon as possible. Peace.